Okay, guys, this is white to play, and so the theme is you can see white pieces all developed, right? And you can also see black is behind development, and you can also see the white black king is in center placed, and the rooks are indirectly are attacking the black king, isn't it? So I think I'll not reveal more than this because it will be obvious for you to guess the answer. So this is white to play. So try to find out what is the best continuation here from white. From 96, that's much better. No, no, 96. That is okay, that is fine, this one. These are patterns. You understand? See, it's first of all, we have such a commanding control, right? Especially in the position, isn't it? Especially in the center, and also there are different kind of patterns. Some tactical patterns are there in this position which you need to identify, and at the same time there are some kind of weaknesses also in black's position, isn't it? What are the weaknesses here? Yeah, one is king is weak. Indirectly, we are attacking the black king with the rook. Yeah, what else? The pawn on, and the pawn on c7 also. C7 as well, right? And there are also some kind of tactical patterns which you guys are missing. And also, what is the basic principle, guys? When the king is in center, what you should do? Right? How do you do that? Continuation. Don't need it. So once you have a decisive advantage, always tactics should work and will work. Yeah, understand? Always look for the tactics. అవునా ఇవన్నీ సినిమాలు వస్తాయి నో కాదురా నో విషయ బేసిక్స్ ఆల్సో నో ఇది ఓకే దీనికి ఓకే ఇది వర్క్ అవుతుందా 96 డజంట్ వర్క్ సేమ్ నీకు కూడా లుక్ ఫర్ ఎ బెటర్ ఆప్షన్ ఫర్ 96 రెస్ట్ ఆల్ గుడ్ 96 look for a better option. Nita round correct. Yeah, 96. Mari? See. Start with one move, then the follow-up should be as powerful as should the first move. Understand? What you're doing is, okay, after let's say you play some move and then you're playing a waiting move, it doesn't work that way. You have to create a threat. You're not creating any threat now in 96. అవునా కదా ఏం అటాక్ చేస్తావు చూడు ఇంకా దేస్ అ బెటర్ ట్రై E6 knight. You should open up the position. Come on, the bishop, knight, rooks, everything comes into the play, right? After E6, what you should black will play? Let's say for bishop E6. You win the exchange, right? And F6 means you have bishop E5 and you won the pawn. So what is the most principal? I mean, knight E6. Then yeah.
Still knight f6.
No. What will you play for knight E6? Create a threat.
Bishop e4.
Exactly. What is the idea?
Bishop into c7.
And see, the point is after bishop E5.
Sir, but bishop e4, bishop e7.
Yeah, I'm coming to that point.
Bishop into d7, knight into d7.
Black position is so congested that there are no good moves for black to play, right? For example, let's say bishop E7 in this position. What is happening?
Bishop g7, knight g7, knight f.
Exactly. There are a lot of tactics are happening. Let's say if rook c8, what are you going to do?
Rook c8.
Let's say if you support the pawn with rook c8. What is the idea? Why did we open the file? Rook c8. The strong move is knight h4. And very surprisingly, black cannot do anything because f4, f5 is unstoppable. Because bishop cannot move. If f8 bishop moves, then we have knight f5 or maybe bishop into g7. Knight e6 cannot move. g6 called, pawn cannot be touched. f6 also cannot be played. Right? f4, f5 is unstoppable. It's like paralyzed, right? Black position. Understood? But the main concept is bishop c8. It's very easy to miss this one. When very hard to find, the continuation is knight f6 check. Of course, this is easy. Then knight h4. Understand? And threatening knight f5 mate. Let's say if he takes rook d1, then he gives check, king d8, then knight into rook into d1, bishop d6 only move. Then you can play again knight e4, putting a lot of pressure on all his weaknesses. Or let's say he plays something like g6, stopping knight f5. Then comes the final blow with knight d7. Black loses exchange. Yeah, this is very important theme in Berlin, which is played by Kasparov versus Kramnik. And in the game, actually, Kramnik missed e6. But this idea, tactical idea, is very interesting. How many of you play Berlin? From white or black? No? Yeah. But yeah, this is very nice tactical idea. This knight f6 and knight h4, knight f5 is, yeah.
So that's why they don't play rook e8 this
Yeah. But yeah, that time they played at least once. No? So we can understand. Okay? But yeah, knight f6, knight h4 is actually very interesting. That bishop c8, yeah, this is very easy to see, but knight h4 is somewhat. Advainda, no? E6 is very easy to find, but knight e6 you have to find this continuation. Okay, every time when you see some strong move, the follow-up also should create a threat. Bishop e5, what you are doing here, threatening bishop into c7, no? Then you should continue.
E6, knight e6,
Knight f6 is not as strong as this. Let's say one is king e7, I think another is pawn into. Yeah, continue.
rook g8,
Yeah,
bishop into d8,
okay.
king into d8,
Yeah,
knight e5,
yeah.
knight c5.
No, knight e5 will play king e7, no? Oh, let's say start with bishop d6, knight f7, king e7.
knight into h6.
No, this is fine. At least with double bishops, it's not that easy. My point is,
Knight into d6 also.
no, I have rook f8. See, my point is, you have a lot of advantage, right? So much advantage. Why you want to, unless until you see a clear vein, you don't go for a concrete lens. That's what I'm saying. It's like a slow poison, no? You're torturing your opponent every move. You're not giving up your advantage. And it's not like easy to play from black. He can go wrong and you can win very easily compared to what you're saying. That's what you maintain that momentum. So create threats with every move. That's what I'm saying. And it's so simple to once you see it. Understand? Okay?